Any pencils? Do you have any pencils? Thank you very much. Sound very good, by the way. I appreciate it. Coming up on this program, Crispin Glover will be here. Thank you very much. And Artis the Spoon Man. Playing with you in the band, Paul?
Yes, and the background singers.
Oh, so everybody.
A big jam.
Yeah,
Spoon Man, band, background singers.
What is the name of the offering tonight?
I have to keep that a surprise.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
It'll be a surprise. Well, you'll see. It'll pay off at the very end.
Okay, good. We'll look forward to that. Tomorrow on the program, Paul Reiser, Basha.
Oh, she's fabulous.
She was on once before, right?
She was, yeah.
She's from Brazil, I believe.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. Is that right? Poland. That's right. She's from Poland.
But she does Brazilian style music.
Does, exactly. That's my confusion there.
Yeah.
And also, the Countess will be joining us. Di Romanones will be on the program, who's also from Brazil, or Poland. Nice little call here. Paul, can I have a little dialing music? Ah, that's perfect. Thank you. Take the tape off? Why is the tape on there? Okay. Some kind of a cut there. Taking the tape off the phone. What? What? Oh. Okay. Here we go. A little dialing music, Paul. Here we go. Okay. All right. Thanks enough. Fine. That's enough. I just needed you to cover the dialing activity and the removal of the tape from the phone. Is that a ring? Does it sound like it's ringing to you?
Line seems to be busy.
There's the first ring. Huh?
Line is busy.
Busy, yeah.
Try it again. Maybe you got the wrong...
Maybe I misdialed. I've done that. The damn music was distracting me.
Well, we won't let that happen again.
Calling California, area code 213. There you have those three. Then you have one of these. Okay, this time it should go right through. Now it's ringing, right? There. It's ringing right there. Hi, this is Dave Letterman. I'm calling for Terry Garr. Is Terry in, please? And if this is really your machine, you're not there? Can you pick it up? Okay. Terry, are you there? It's Terry Garr, Paul. We're calling.
We got a machine.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, we got a message. The guy from Tri-State Sprinkler will be out tomorrow to dig up your yard. He'll start about 6, okay? Okay, there you go. Thank you very much. Terry Garr's machine.
Cute bit.
Huh?
Cute bit.
What?
Cute bit.
Well, we just thought tonight we'd call Terry Garr and see if we can get her machine.
Well, you can't get her.
And thank God we did, because had she been there, that would have blown the whole
That would
bit.
have blown the whole thing. Very cute bit. Very nice little piece.
All right, let's, Paul, play some music to finish the bit. Thank you very much. Al, bring me the shears. Again. Bring me the shears, Al. It's time to sacrifice another telephone, ladies and gentlemen. Bring me the shears, Al. Donating the telephone here any minute. Just a matter of seconds, Almar, or Al's answering machine, will bring the shears out here. Hi, Al. Nice to see you. Thank you very much. Okay, first, Al, let's try this part. Go ahead and cut this part.
Got it?
Yeah. Anton. There. Pass it up. Okay. Now the big one. There you go. You'd like a brand new telephone. You should meet her. She has... All right, well, there you go. We'll do a commercial, and then we'll be right back with the longest show on television. Welcome back to the big show, ladies and gentlemen. It's raining here in New York City all day. It rained all weekend, as a matter of fact. Kind of a dreary weekend. And normally, when a frontal system like that moves in, a couple of days, 18 hours or so, and it's gone. But here, this one has been with us for like 4 or 5 days. It's nasty outside. Hal, can you get a shot out the window? We'll show you folks at home just how ugly and awful it's been here in New York today. Watch this. Oh, look, torrential rain is pouring. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I didn't.
That's what it's been like.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah. Our first guest is unquestionably one of the most charming, delightful, talented, gracious, and ubiquitous stars in the world as we know it today. She has not one, but 2 new films, one entitled A Short Time, and the other one, Waiting for the Light. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is. You know her, you love her. You can't live without her. Teri Garr. Nice to see you. Thank you very much for being on the program. You know, Teri, you've been a guest on this show many times.
106 times now. Has it been like that?
Congratulations. What brings you to New York in addition to doing the show? Or did you just come in to be on the show?
I don't think so. I doubt it very highly.
But you might sometime. Just come in for us.
Well, I might.
Yeah.
I might.
So what are the other little projects?
Well, I just did a photo session all day. That's why I have all this kabuki makeup on.
Yeah. Photo session for a major magazine?
Fabulous
Yeah?
magazine.
What is it?
Red Book magazine.
Red Book.
Perhaps you read Red Book.
I've only seen it in the stands.
Great recipes, Dave.
Really? Is it targeted for what? Targeted for what group of people in this country?
I have no idea. I think the same people that read Playboy read Red Book. I'm not sure about that.
Red Book is a man's magazine?
Yeah. What kind of,
I had no idea.
sissy men. Well,
A sissy man. Sissy man.
I'm sorry, Dave.
Man alive.
I know.
And what's the circulation of the publication?
I don't know. Up in the Killians, I think. Is that such a thing?
I don't know. What little outfit did they have you on for the cover?
I don't know.
Were you conscious for this at all?
No, I wasn't, in fact.
But was it?
I wore some, I don't know, some kind of sweaters and things like that.
Yeah.
Olive green things, I don't know. I wore them. What do I care?
It seems to me that maybe your heart's not in that project.
Have you ever done a photo session? It's, in fact, some of these people that I worked with today worked with you on a photo session. They said you were no day at the beach.
Said I was no day at the beach?
No, that you didn't like it very much, that you stand there, they come and poke you all day and do this and put things on your face and comb your hair.
How could you like that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Some people must like that.
Then why did you agree to do it?
I don't know, because I'm plugging these movies. Because I'm doing publicity for these movies.
So it was all part of doing promotion for the films.
Yes, Dave.
Yeah. And
I'm in show business, professional show business.
Yeah.
Just like you.
So now you want to talk about the movies?
What movies?
The ones that you're here promoting.
Am I here promoting movies?
Yeah. One is called Short Time, and the
Yes,
other one
that's
is
right.
called Waiting for the Light.
Well, Waiting for the Light is, of course, with Shirley
Look how
MacLaine.
photogenic you are. No wonder they wanted you on the cover. You
up.
just no, but I'm
Just
serious.
come on,
no, but
Dave.
look how nice you look there on the monitor.
Oh, you embarrassed me.
The movies. Shirley MacLaine is in Running.
Shirley MacLaine, your
Right.
favorite friend.
Yeah.
And she likes you too.
I don't have anything against Shirley MacLaine personally. I don't.
I know. I don't want to bring it
Yeah.
up.
All right. So what is the film about? Ghosts and stuff? Is it one of those?
No, it isn't. It's-
Somebody comes back from a different life and haunts somebody else. Somebody comes back and scares Shirley. Is it one of those?
No, Dave, it isn't.
No.
It's something about, I don't know, it's nothing about that at all. That she's my aunt, and we inherit this little diner, and we go and we fix it up, and it takes
Right.
place in 1962.
And it's haunted.
That's haunted and some extraterrestrials come in and they start singing and playing music. Beatles tunes, though. That's what's weird. So then, no, I'm just making this up.
I know, but pretty good job.
Thank you.
Now, where did you film this movie?
In Tacoma, Washington.
Tacoma, Washington, because Shirley MacLaine lives up there now, near Seattle.
She does have a home near there.
Were you invited to her home?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, is it a nice place?
Very nice.
Yeah,
Very California ranch style type deal.
But in Washington.
But in Washington, yeah.
And why is she living in Washington?
Dave, you know why she's living there, because what's his name? Her name lives there.
I don't know.
Oh, yes, you do.
I don't know anything about this. I just think that it's curious that she makes movies and she's a Hollywood star, but yet she lives in Tacoma, Washington.
She doesn't live there. She has a summer house there or something.
Summer house.
But also somebody named Ramtha or something.
Ramtha.
Is that their name?
I don't know.
Her name?
I don't know.
I don't either.
What is Ramtha?
Ramtha is this housewife that is 300 years old.
Ah! Oh, I see. Uh-huh.
I don't know very much about this.
Yeah.
I don't think I should.
Did you meet Ramtha?
You're really catching me off guard here.
Did
you
you
know
meet
that.
her?
It's not on the notes.
No.
This.
Did you
Surely
meet her?
It wasn't on the notes.
You meet this woman, Ramtha?
No, I didn't meet this woman, Ramtha.
Yeah, I suppose at 300 you don't get out much.
I made a mistake. She's not 300. She's 3,000.
3,000?
Yeah. She's 3,000.
And she and Shirley are neighbors. All right, now let's talk about the other movie. The other movie is Waiting for the Light.
No, that was Waiting for the Light.
The other movie
was
is
called
Short Time.
with Dabney Coleman.
Yeah, oh, he's very good.
He's very
I
good.
think you two would be very good together.
In what way?
In a motion picture way.
Oh.
In a filmatic way.
I see what you mean.
Cinematic way.
Cinematic.
Cinema.
Back off, would you?
All right, so you and Dabney Coleman.
Yeah, okay. So I play his wife, his estranged wife, and he, to make a long story short, he gets a diagnosis that he has 6 weeks to live, and he's this cop, so he decides to go get killed in the line of duty so that he can collect the insurance. But he doesn't get killed. He keeps getting more hero medals, and then we get back together in the end, and everything works out okay.
Oh, so he doesn't then die at the end of 6 weeks?
Well, I better not tell the end of the story. But maybe not.
Miracle cure. Yeah.
Misdiagnosed.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Ramtha phones in with a last-minute solution. Oh, that's a different movie, though,
You're
isn't it?
ruining my interview.
I'm sorry.
Why are you doing this?
I'm sorry.
You hate me.
No, I don't hate you.
Okay.
We have to do a commercial, and then we'll be back here. Terry Garr. How's your mom doing?
Fine, thanks.
Yeah.
She's going to have a birthday next
Really?
week.
Really? Oh, that's nice.
80.
80 years old? Great. Good for her. And does she ever ask about me?
All the time.
What does she say?
She says, stay away from that guy.
No. All right, now let's talk about these plays. You have to jet back to California.
Yes, I do. I'm doing the play Thursday. I'm doing a Beckett play called Play.
Yeah.
Where,
One-act play.
It's a one-act
Yeah.
play. Where there's 3 people in urns up to our necks, and we just sort of speak gibberish for half an hour.
Three people who are dead who talk about their lives.
Yes, you know this play.
Well, I think I
you
read
know
it.
Beckett,
I think I read it.
I don't think you did.
It's the wife, the husband, and the girlfriend, right?
Yeah, that's
And
right.
which are you?
I'm the wife.
Yeah. And is it being well received?
Very well received. Very well on the boards.
Do you enjoy stage work? Of course you do.
Yes, I do. I'm also doing another play, an Edward Albee play called The American Dream. Great fun.
Now you're doing them simultaneously?
Well, there's 13 one-act plays. It's a festival.
Oh,
It's
sure.
a festival
Yeah.
of great taste, I think.
Yeah. And do you ever?
Come and see it if you
But
live
do you
in
ever
Los
get
Angeles.
confused from play to play?
All the time. All the time. You know how I am. Addled. No, of course I don't get confused. Once I'm out there, everything just runs very smoothly.
Right. And how long will this current one be in production? The Beckett piece.
Well, I don't know, till the middle of May or something like that.
Did everything go smoothly opening night?
Yes. Everything went very well.
Really? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Why do you make the little face there?
I don't.
Oh, you-
Oh,
What,
gosh.
did you have problems opening night?
Well, you know, we were a little nervous on opening night.
Well, everybody
But
is. That's
of
to be
course,
expected. That's the fun of opening night.
Yes, you should know.
Yeah.
You've been in many plays. Haven't you?
Yeah,
Dinner
no,
Theater
no,
with
but every-
Gavin McLeod? Did you come blow your horn out in Murata?
We did Carousel.
Oh, I bet you.
But it's for us. Each night is like opening night here.
That's right. So you get a little nervous yourself and forget things, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, did somebody forget something in the...
Leave me alone.
No.
No, no one forgot anything. Everything went fine.
Yeah.
Everything is just fine.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yes.
Now, you want to talk about your house? I saw this the other day in this magazine. This is a very impressive
other
place.
day?
Yeah, this is like a...
Last July.
Yeah, we were doing some research. We knew you were going to be on the show, and so we got out the old issues of HG, House and Garden.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is a lovely, lovely little place. How long have you owned that?
4 years or something.
Yeah, very nice. You fix it up quite nicely, I think.
Too much junk, don't you think?
Well, I mean, people
I've
collect...
changed it completely since those pictures were taken. I've gone into totally minimalist, you know.
Really?
There's nothing left in the
Yeah,
house.
like a big yard sale?
Yeah, I did.
Really?
I threw all this stuff. I had a big burning.
And you burned all your stuff?
Bonfire.
Now, do you want us to show some of these pictures on camera or
Oh,
not?
no, no.
Now, this looks a little Victorian to me. I don't know. Just any one of these there.
This
All
is
of
not,
those...
this is not my house.
What?
This is not my house.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know whose house. Henry Kissinger's house.
I turned too far, I think.
Oh, yeah,
This is
that's
it.
my
Yeah.
garden at
This is,
Versailles. That's my
this is-
backyard.
This is
Right there.
Toluca Lake here. Wow, that's
That's
lovely.
my yard. There's the horses are kept over on the
Let's
side.
just
there.
check one more. Here we are. Lovely Terry Garr there at home.
Very
So,
nice.
what else is new?
Well, let's see. I don't know.
Good, because we're out of time.
Oh. I'm going to get a fax machine.
Oh, you're going to get a fax machine.
Yes, I'm so
That's
excited.
great. Yeah.
And a lap computer.
And a laptop computer?
And a car phone
Yeah.
and a cellular phone.
Do you know how to use
CD and a Cuisinart.
do you know how to use computers?
Huh?
Do you-
No, I'm going to learn, damn it.
Okay.
Keep up with the times.
Well, as soon as you do, come back and tell us how they work, how they've improved your life, how they've enhanced your life.
All right, Dave, thanks so much for having me.
All right, you have to go now.
I do?
Yeah, we're all finished. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's Terry Garr, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to see you again. Terry Garr. We'll be right back here after the station identification. Tie together thousands of light bulbs, raft down the Colorado River. All right, we'll come back to that a little bit later in the show. Our first guest tonight has... All right, I'll do one more. Number 9, warm up chilly water by having kids point lots of handheld blow dryers at the pool. Number 8, put on softball mitts, try to catch defective GE jet engine parts as they drop from the sky. Number 6, try a zesty summer salad made from arugula and plenty of GE 100-watt bulbs. Number 5, Number 5, kids love to play very inexpensive American-made VCR at the beach. All right, we'll come back to the last 4 a little bit later. Well, we're having too much fun. Our first guest has no motion picture to plug and no book to sell. She is here tonight as a friend and for the meager payment. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Terry Garr. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
And you're here on a magic night. We're playing May We See Your Photos, Please.
I noticed that.
Have you been enjoying it backstage?
Yes, quite a bit. Aren't
Yeah.
you going to do the rest of the top 10 list?
Have you been giggling with delight?
Yes, Dave.
I thought I heard someone back there giggling with delight.
It was me.
Yeah. Would you like a handful of gumballs?
No, thanks. I see that you're getting low on them, though.
How you been?
Fine, thank you.
How's your summer going?
Pretty well, Dave.
What have you been doing?
Well, I've been at I was going to say basketball, but I know that's not right.
Well, there still is some basketball. You're talking about the NBA playoffs, right? Portland
No.
and Detroit?
No, that's
Up there
over
in
with.
Portland watching the games?
No, I was at a softball game because
Softball.
I'm a very noted softball player.
You play a lot of softball.
And I'm traded off to different teams in different
Wow.
parts of the country at different times.
Now, you played with us once, remember?
Once I played with you and I was never asked back because I didn't hit a ball.
Yeah.
But that's not how you should judge a person.
No. You've been asked back. In fact, we're playing tomorrow. You can play tomorrow if you want.
Someone stole my mitt.
Oh no, we can get you a mitt. Did somebody steal your mitt?
It was my special mitt.
Oh no,
I can only play with this
we'll get you an extra special mitt.
Okay.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, and believe me, at the end of the game, I think you'll be giggling with delight.
That's your aim for me, isn't it? For me to be giggling with delight, like you
So,
are right
where
now.
were you playing softball?
I was up in Toronto, Canada.
Oh, that's a great town.
Toronto. And I was playing with Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky, hockey superstar Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah. He thought he was playing hockey, but he was playing baseball, softball.
Right.
And I was on his
Was this,
team.
let me interrupt here, was this kind of a, what they say, like a benefit fundraiser kind of thing?
Yes, Dave, it was. It was very, very much like that. I tease you, and yet I love you.
I know you do.
I don't want you to be
All right.
mad at me, because
I'm
I know
not.
how you act toward me when you're not mad at me. And if you were to be mad at me, I'd be really...
No, you don't know how I would act toward you if I was mad at you, because I've never been mad at you. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so you and Wayne Gretzky and some of the all-time NHL greats are up there. Who else is up there?
Ooh, hockey players
Yeah.
and some baseball players.
Yeah.
A lot of athletes that wanted to come in and get have a few drinks at night and run down the halls and stuff. We had a great day. He raised $1 million for this blind...
Wait a minute, you can raise money by having athletes run down hotel hallways
No,
drunk at night?
no. People came to the lovely softball game,
Oh,
which
yeah.
I played,
Yeah.
and then they came to some kind of
Yeah.
banquet.
What
thing.
position did you play?
I was a field person.
A field person.
Yes, I
Now, is that something to do with groundskeeping, or is that an actual, when you say field person?
was. I was out in the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And did you enjoy yourself?
And I was a hitter.
All right, then come. Did you get a hit?
Yes, I did.
All right, well, come and play with us tomorrow. We play every Friday evening in Central Park.
Perhaps I will.
Come on up.
Maybe I will.
Yeah. Will you or not?
Yes, sir. I will.
Okay. And then what else did you do? You flew here from Canada? You flew
Yes.
back to L.A.?
I flew here from
Yeah.
Canada, from Toronto, and I was getting on the plane, and the captain said, hey, wouldn't you like to... First of all, I said, aren't you Terry Garr? And I said, yes. Then he said, wouldn't you like to ride in the cockpit while we take off and land and help us?
Man.
He was kind of treating me like an 8-year-old.
And this is a regularly scheduled airlines. This is...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, what airlines is this?
It was Air Canada.
See, Air Canada, you can do that, but any United States... No, you can. Any United States Airlines, you can't do that.
Oh, it was just a little plane. It was a short flight. I'm sure I could do it if I wanted to.
Well, no, but no, there are clear-cut regulations against that kind of behavior.
Really?
But with the Canadians, of course, anything goes. Once you get the wheels off, boom, anything.
I thought the Canadians were very nice.
Yeah, they are. They're great folks. Now, so what did you do there? Did you go up into the cockpit?
Yes, I did. I spent the whole time there. It was very cool taking off. Have you done that?
No, because in this country, you can't do it. It's illegal. You just can't do it.
All right.
Yeah,
Calm down.
I'll tell you what happened to me one time. Me and some friends were flying to California. We went on these DC-10 deals.
Some friends and I.
Yeah. And I thought the plane was crowded. So anyway, we want to go down into the galley. You know, they got this elevator.
Yeah.
Where the flight attendants get into this elevator, and it's no bigger than I am. You know, it's tiny. It's very, well, not that I'm a tiny guy. I'm actually a large guy. 6'8", 240. But anyway, you get into the elevator, and you actually go to another level of the aircraft, and you have to have an oxygen mask on there in case something awful happens, and they're down there cooking. That's where they grill up the steaks. They have like a barbecue with coals and everything going, and some of that fluid, and they're making the steaks.
I don't believe that.
Yeah. So we come back up, and afterwards the pilot, the captain, says, you know I gave you permission to go down there. He said, but if you ever told anybody that I let you do this, you could be in a lot of trouble.
And now you're
because...
telling it on national.
But I didn't name the guy.
I didn't name the guy either. But I did say Air Canada.
No, but see, I'm trying to say it's different for Air Canada.
Okay. Fine. I had a good time up there at the bulkhead.
Oh, yeah, bulkheads, sure, yeah. May we see your photos, please? No. We have to do a commercial? Oh, okay, we'll be right back here then after the commercial. You know Wendy Wasserstein. You kids work together. What's the matter?
I don't like my hair that way.
You want me to brush you out?
Yeah. Could you?
You
Dave.
and Wendy Wasserstein work together?
Yes, we did. I
Some
did.
PBS deal, right?
Yes, I did
Yeah.
one of her little plays she wrote. It was very funny.
She's an amusing woman, isn't she?
Yes, she is. It was a story about a woman who was I was a professor who taught a class in Fabergé eggs.
Wow.
Can you imagine being in college and saying, I think I'll take that class. I'll take that class in Fabergé eggs. And then I wanted to learn how to drive because my boyfriend left me for the girl that works on the Dukes of Hazzard. It was complicated.
Yeah.
Metaphorical, you know. You understand, don't you?
Oh, yeah, of course I do.
Absurdist theater.
Now, where were we? What were we talking about? Oh, you have a thing here. You have your hair. Look out. I'm sorry. There you go. Wow, that's a beauty. You don't mind if I keep this, do you?
No, please.
Thank you very much. So, now the last time you were on the big program here,
Yeah.
we didn't get a chance to talk about your new commercial for the pantyhose thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not pantyhose.
What is it?
I don't know.
No, it's some kind of pants deal.
Dave, you're all red, honey.
I'm back from vacation. Yeah. So anyway, tell me what it is. Boy, here's another one. Man alive. Are you using a salon formula rinse?
Yes, Mr. Dave.
Look at that
Please
one. Man
condition my
alive.
hair later.
But it's some kind of commercial for doing some replicating at home.
I know. Tales from the crypt.
Chromosomal thing. Now, anyway, so tell me what the commercial is. It's for some pants thing.
Underpants.
Yeah, underpants. Yeah, right. So what is that?
What are underpants?
I know what underpants. I know what underpants
Grow
are.
up, Dave. Right now, I demand it.
But no, the commercial is like for underpants for gals.
This is really unnerving you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
underpants for girls.
I want you to tell us all about it.
Well, it's they're not going to show that commercial, right?
Sure, let's show it. Do we have it, Morty?
No,
Let's
don't
go.
show it.
Is it loaded up?
No.
But first of all, tell us what it is. What company is it?
It's Fruit of the Loom underpants.
Fruit of the Loom, right. Underpants. And you're in it and you do what?
I just walk around in the underpants in a man's shirt.
Woo! See?
It's just, for me, it's a commerce.
You make a lot of money doing this.
Not a lot,
Yeah.
but enough to keep me going.
And you'll never have to shop for
die.
you'll never have to shop for underpants again, will you?
No, every time they show that commercial, they send me a whole bunch of underpants.
See that?
That's the deal I made. I have enough underpants to last me for the rest of my natural life and part of my unnatural life, which includes you.
You're a lucky woman. But now I haven't seen the commercial, but it's you, and we get to see. I mean, it's very provocative, very nicely done. I understand.
Really?
Don't you think so?
No, I don't know. I wouldn't. I'm not afraid to. Never mind.
Yeah. Would you like to show it to us tonight?
Show you what?
The commercial.
No, thank you.
Well, now, why wouldn't you want to show us the commercial?
Well, because I'm sure there's some kind of thing. If you show it, you have to pay them lots of money or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. You hardly ever see commercials on TV.
That's right.
Do you have it here or not?
I don't have it. No, I
Now,
don't.
will we be seeing more of you? I mean, more commercials with you? I don't know. I didn't mean. You know, I didn't mean that. You be seeing more of these underpants things?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What else are you doing this summer?
Huh?
I say, what else are you doing this summer?
Well, nothing, Dave. Am I doing something else? I'll be doing more softball games.
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
I do softball.
Oh, how's your mom, by the way?
She's fine.
Yeah.
She's fine.
Did she ever really ask about me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I would like to meet the woman someday.
You would?
Yeah.
She'd like to meet you.
Do you ever bring her to New York?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was here
that'd be a lot
last
of
year.
fun.
She went to the Rocket alumni party last year.
Now, see, this is interesting. Terry Garr's mother was one of the original Rockettes.
This is right.
Yeah. How old was she when she was a Rockette?
Oh, I don't know. She doesn't like me to talk about her age on this show. She did mention that to me.
Okay. All right. But as a young gal, a young
Yeah,
woman, a
that's
young
right.
girl,
That's right.
she was a Rockette. And
That's true.
she must have been stunning. Do you have photos of her in the?
Not on me, no.
No,
have
I know.
some.
But well, next time bring some photos of your mom as a
Show
Rockette.
us your photos. I know how you are.
And you're gonna. Oh, that's right. May we see your photos, please? Now, are you gonna go see Charles Grodin's play?
Yes, I am. How did you know this? You must be psychic.
I'm Kreskin. All right.
No, I want to tell you about something psychic that's happened to me.
Yeah.
Twice I've had my purse catch on fire.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting? I mean, how many times in a person's life does their purse, but twice? And both times at a time when I couldn't make any noise about it. One time was at a funeral.
Right.
And it was after the funeral and I was standing by a
Are we talking about spontaneous combustion?
Yeah, I mean, I'm standing by this coffee table and I have this shoulder bag and there's a candle on the table. And I'm talking to this girl, her father died, and all of a sudden I have to go, excuse me, but my purse is in flames. And I can't talk to you anymore. Then the other time, I was at a Backers audition and I'm really rooting for my friends to get their show done. I'm sitting in the audience and somebody accidentally throws a lit match in my purse, and then my purse is on
But
fire.
now, wait a minute. What are you carrying? Oily rags? What the hell is in this purse? Naphtha balls?
Well, I carry around some barbecue fluid.
Hey, we gotta go.
Well, okay, fine. I don't care.
No, I'm not. I'm only. But you just said we gotta go. It's not up to me. I'd like you to stay all night. You know that. Would you like to stay all night?
Yes, I'll go.
Hey, okay, great. Well, then you don't have to go. We'll be right back. Oh, it's the Nashville Network. I mentioned that once before. You hear those sounds a lot on the Nashville Network. Hey, let's bring out our first guest tonight. Her most recent motion picture is called Waiting for the Light. Have you seen it, Paul?
Waiting for the light. I haven't gotten a chance to see it yet.
All right, we'll see that you do. She co-stars in this film with Shirley MacLaine. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, the always vivacious Teri Garr. Oh. Thank you very much for sharing part of your holiday season with us. You look great, by the way.
Thanks, Dave.
How you been?
I've been okay.
Hey, you're chewing gum, honey. That don't go. Here, give me that. Come on, let's have it. No, get rid of the gum. This is like a network TV show. This is not a screen test or something. Come on, let's have it. Come on, give me the gum.
It's a free country.
You're not going to sit here and
as my
chew
uncle
gum.
used to
No,
say.
please don't sit here and chew gum. I'm insulted as the host of this little.
God.
Thank you very much.
Now we see what a puritanical kind of guy you are.
Well, yeah, but now if I had been invited to your house, like there's a chance in hell of that happening. Give me that. And you had gone out of your way to dress up special and clean yourself up and put on a little show, and I show up chewing gum, what would you think? It would hurt, wouldn't it?
No, I wouldn't care.
Oh.
Can I ask you something? Did your hair
Hey, wait a minute. What the hell happened? We didn't hear something back there. Yeah, it must have been. Oh, there it is. The speed of sound is slowing down. It's not what it used to be. Yes, go ahead with a question.
Did you pass over that thing? I said, did your hair explode?
No, I know. You know, you can do me a favor. Make all the jokes you want about my hair. I give up.
It's not a joke.
I give up. I don't know what the hell to do with my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you winning awards for your hair? Is your trophy case full of loving cups for hair?
Hair awards.
Well,
as a
good
matter
for
of
you.
fact.
Yeah, all right. Now, let's put this aside. Let's get on to, tell me about your holidays. Where were you? Here in New York? Probably, huh?
No, I came in this morning on the red eye. I was at my brother's house out in Santa Ana.
That must have been fun. Big family
Fabulous.
Thanksgiving?
18 people.
Wow.
Lots of fun.
Now, this is your mom. How is your mom? Is she good?
She's fine.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
fine.
your mom, your older brother?
I got lots of brothers.
Dennis
and-
is his name?
No, Ed.
Ed.
And lots of brothers and others and kids and stuff
What
like
do your brothers do? Do you have sisters? Do you have another sister?
that. No, I have sisters-in-laws.
Sisters-in-laws. Okay. What do your brothers do? I know you have one who builds furniture.
No, one he builds boats.
Oh yeah, I was completely wrong. You never seen a dining room table float? Of course. And you have another one who's an esteemed surgeon. I know that.
Yes, that's
I
true.
could go for some steamed surgeon now, come to think of it.
They're turning on you.
Screw 'em. Now, listen. So, tell me about the day. How was it there?
It was very nice, you know. It was nice. How about you? You stayed here and
Yeah,
did
we
your
worked,
show
we
and-
worked, yeah,
No
yeah.
family, no nothing. Stay away from family stuff. You know, just stay as a regular, cool guy, bachelor around town. Don't get involved in family stuff.
Why not?
Well, because it doesn't go anywhere.
Well, it doesn't have to go anywhere. What do you know?
Well, I don't know. It's just a new philosophy I have.
Yeah. So the day didn't go well for you, is what
Yes,
you're
the
saying?
day went very well. I had a nice time. What's your point?
I don't know. I just thought maybe you could share a little of your actual life. And,
I have nothing. I brought these pictures because my mother gave me all these pictures, and then I thought I would bring them on, but I really have nothing to say about them, except, let's see, that's my brothers and I on maybe Easter Sunday or something like that.
This is Dennis.
What an outfit, huh?
Who is that?
That's Ed.
Ed, right.
Ed and Phil.
Right.
And little T.
And this is you. Well, look what a cute little girl you are there. And how old are you there? You're about like 10 years old or so?
Well, maybe 8, or I don't know.
Yeah,
what the hell.
very, very cute. All right.
Thanks, honey.
That's photo number 1.
Okay, and this, I guess, is me and my cousins and I. Well, that's just us. But see, now, I always wore these outfits that to the beach that were boys' bathing suits. And
Right.
I always wanted my mother to give me a girl's bathing suit.
Yeah.
See, like my cousin was wearing.
Right.
And she never would. I always got my brother's old bathing suits, my brother's old bikes, all my brother's old junk. Therefore, I am bitter.
But there must have been, at a certain age, you stopped going to the beach like that, I'm guessing.
No.
There must
that's the
have
way
come
I
a
go to the
time
beach.
when it dawned on Mom that the hand-me-down suit was no longer any good. Hey, we have to do a commercial, and then we'll be right back here with the fabulous... Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, she needs no introduction. This is Terry Garr. Darryl Strawberry is on the program tonight. He's a Los Angeles Dodger now.
I know.
Yeah,
He's
that'll
getting
be
20 million.
yeah.
I'm so glad.
Yes.
Something like that.
It'll be exciting for you folks who live there in Southern California to see this man play baseball every day.
very excited.
Yeah. So tell me about the film with Shirley MacLaine. I know what it is. It's
I don't even think it's playing anymore. It's called Waiting for the Light.
Waiting for the Light.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Shirley. I know how you feel. I know you kids have had some trouble together.
See, that's a misconception because
Yeah.
we haven't had any trouble.
All right, then I guess everything's
She
okay.
thinks we've had trouble. I think everything is fine.
Well, she's a feisty woman,
Yeah.
and she doesn't. She takes offense at things. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I'm sure you do.
Of course, we all do, but in this case, it doesn't apply because I feel the same way I do about her now as I did before.
Well, good.
Everything's fine.
I don't want to get in the middle of this. You know.
But okay, but you enjoyed working with her, and that was a big
Yeah,
kick for you.
that was fine.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And now you get your own TV show, I'm told.
Well, I'd like to do a TV show. Yes, I've been talking about doing a show about. Well, in fact, I'm going to do it. It's like a woman of the '90s and kind of a new woman, and it's going to be called She's the Penis.
She's the penis. Very nice.
And she's going to do all the stuff that men do. You know, she's going to get in fights and brawls, and she's going to always insist on driving, and she's going to probably lie to young guys to make them think that she's a big shot. And this is all the stuff that men do. She's the penis.
Is that the actual name of the show? Is that what we'll see? Are we talking about an 8 o'clock show here?
Yeah, we haven't decided yet, Brandon and I.
You
It's
finish
gonna be
up
She's the
watching
Penis or
Jeopardy and... Oh.
Sorry. Well, you know, it's late night stuff.
Yeah. And when will this begin?
Oh, as soon as possible, maybe in the spring.
Well,
you know.
that's good. We'll look forward
It's
to
always
that.
a good time for that kind of stuff.
And other projects coming up?
No, that's about. Oh, I just did a movie with John Lovitz called Mom and Dad Save the World.
Oh, that's good. Now let's talk a little bit about that. John Lovitz is a very funny man, isn't
He is very funny.
Yeah.
He plays this guy from outer space, and he sees me through the telescope, and I'm a housewife from Woodland Hills, and he kidnaps me and takes me up to his planet, the planet of the idiots.
Wow.
And then he marries me, and it's very exciting.
Now, is this real? Is this an actual movie?
It's real. It's not even a movie. It's real.
And are you done filming this?
Yes, I just finished a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. And when will it be released? Easter, probably. The big Easter release?
Perhaps. Or, yeah, maybe for the summer. For the kids, you know.
So you just knocked out a little something for the kids.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's good. So, and things are going well for you?
Yeah.
Now, there actually is a television show, isn't there?
Yes, Dave, I just told you about it. What's your
No,
problem?
that was the joke, right?
No, that's not the joke. That's
But
the
there
show.
is going to be a really TV show?
A really TV show.
Now, what's that one about?
That's what it is. Now, you know this thing about Margaret Thatcher resigning?
Yes?
I'm changing the subject, Dave.
Yeah, okay.
Because I've talked about the series. Why is it that now that everything that happens in the world, they ask Bush, they ask all the world leaders, and then they always ask Hussein? And Hussein says the same thing about everybody. They can go to hell. And that's what he said about Margaret Thatcher.
Right.
What a terrible man.
Yeah.
We've decided that already, haven't we?
Yeah, that's, yeah. I see.
Okay, so you want to talk about the show again?
No.
Now that I've told my little joke?
No, but I think that would make an excellent first episode of She's the Penis.
What?
What you just described there.
Oh, there's so many episodes.
Oh, sure. Endless storylines.
Oh, yeah.
It's a rich, fruitful vein. All right, is there anything... What? Oh,
thinking
brother.
metaphorically.
Yeah, see, now, this is the kind of thing that really sickens me when that happens.
He's very puritanical. He doesn't even like girls that chew gum.
What are we doing here? Oh, good to see you.
Oh, Dave,
Yeah,
it's good to see
happy
you, too.
holidays. Nice of you to be here. It's Terry Garr, and we'll be right back. Getting ready for our guests, that's all. Our first guest is a talented actress who recently added Toast to the Nation's Capital to her already formidable list of accomplishments. Please welcome back to the program our old friend, the lovely, the talented Terry Garr. Here she is. Bridge over troubled waters, Paul, what is that?
Well, who sang Bridge Over Troubled Water?
Simon
Art
Garfunkel.
Yeah.
His real name is Artie Garr.
Wow. Wow. Man, Paul, give yourself a brain point there, because that...
I need a few days off.
Yeah. Terry, how are you? You look great. You've never looked lovelier. You look terrific.
Well, thank you, Dave.
Are you going out later? You're all dressed up there.
No, I'm not. This is just the...
Afternoon wear for you.
No, I wore this dress the other day. I borrowed it, and I didn't want to go and buy something else to do this show, so I just wore it again.
Yeah, well, you know, don't break your ass. Hell, no. And from whom did you borrow it? It looks great.
Well, I borrowed it from this show I did, some TV show.
Oh, another show you did.
Yes.
I see. Now, let's get right to it. I think what everybody's interested to hear about
Yes.
is you came back, you were just in Washington, nation's capital, you know. You were down there. Personal invitation from the Bush family to attend some kind of formal dinner for the ambassador, the president of Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
I'm sorry.
I know you are.
Would you like a little water? Now, I bet you've been to the White House before, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. So this is like old hat to you, or is it still exciting?
Well, it was just very exciting. It was only the second time I've been there. And it was...
Tell us the whole day.
Oh, gosh, okay. Well, you know, they're just crazy about show business in Nicaragua. That's why I was invited. But crazy about it. I have no idea why I was invited, but I went there, and it was a state dinner for this president, and I guess whose table I
What is
sat
the
at.
president's name? I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt here
Her
from
name
time
is
to time.
Violeta Chamorro.
Okay.
And guess whose table I sat at this dinner?
Let's see. How many people, how many place settings?
I don't know.
Do I have to get them all?
Yeah, there was 10 people per table.
All right, so you sat at the president's table.
That's right. I did. George and I are personal friends.
Well, that wasn't much of a guess, for heaven's sakes.
It wasn't?
Yeah.
Well, Sylvester Stallone sat with Dan Quayle.
Sylvester Stallone was there, too?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You know, you think Nicaragua, you think Sylvester Stallone, you think Terry Garr. You think Johnny Mathis, don't you?
Johnny Mathis was there as
Yeah,
well?
Johnny Mathis was there.
Oh, pinch me.
Yeah.
Now, how many people on the guest list? How many people are there?
I don't know, 65 or something.
And what time does dinner begin?
It's 8.
8 o'clock? And you show up, and is there a little cocktail hour beforehand?
Yeah, I got there late as usual. I thought it was a thing to do to be fashionably late, but
Right.
apparently it wasn't. They
Well,
were
no, this
waiting
is
for me to get
this
there.
is the president of the United States.
All right, okay, now you tell me. So I went, and you walk down the line, and you meet the president.
The receiving line.
You receiving line. You
Yeah.
talk to the president. You talk to President Chamorro, and then I started to walk away, and Barbara Bush goes, "No, get back here,
Get back here, yeah,
She's
right.
a very nice lady.
Yeah.
Then you go in, you sit
Now,
down.
wait a minute. Were you grabbing silverware or something? Why?
No, because I was going to leave the line before I'd spoken to her or something. I don't know what the hell.
Good idea. Snub the first lady. What is that all about? Why would you do that?
Why are you doing this to me? I wouldn't do that.
I get paid a lot of money to do this. What do I care? Good? I don't know. Thank you.
what it's about, money, right? Everything's greed and money
Now,
with you.
now, tell me about the First Lady. I think a lot of people are fascinated by her.
She's great.
Yeah, yeah.
She's really great. Someone said to her, well, now that you're the First Lady, maybe someone's going to write a book about you and all this stuff. She goes, well, I hope so.
Ooh, yow.
She liked it.
Yeah.
She liked it, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then we go into the big dining room, the main dining room. We sit down at this table, and they have the Johnson silver, and I mean, dishes, whatever you call it, china, and place cards. And I was sitting at the table with 3 presidents, the President of the United States, the President of Nicaragua, and the biggest president of all, President of Disney, Michael Eisner.
Michael Eisner, yeah.
She was there.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
And a race car driver that actually was on this show.
Dale Earnhardt.
No. Ernie Irvin, I think his name.
Ernie Irvin? Okay. Now, maybe I wasn't here that night.
Maybe not.
But is it possible under these circumstances to have an actual conversation whereby interesting data is exchanged or not?
What do you mean by...
I don't mean with Stallone, but I mean with some of the other people.
What do you mean by interesting?
Well, you know, like, are you so nervous you can't even concentrate on having a legitimate conversation?
No.
You really can't? Talking to the president, the most powerful man in the free world?
Yeah.
What did you say to George?
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Well, let's see. I talked about some job I just did,
And does that's okay for him?
he's very, very nice. You know, this is the thing about him. He seems like a very nice, straight, honest guy.
Right.
And, you know, he's got his problems, and he doesn't bring them up at dinner. He asked you about yourself. He told the guy the race car thing. He said, you know, I was once the Grand Marshal of the Daytona 500.
Right.
He likes to chat people up. And then he had a little piece of paper there that he was reading. He said, you know, I'm just going to pass this around. It's a piece of paper that tells me everybody that's sitting at the table.
Oh,
so
fine.
you kids can get to know each
Sure.
other.
Top secret documents.
No, he was very nice.
But at some point during the dinner, did you feel like you wanted to lean over and say, what's going on with that boy Neil of yours? What's the deal on him?
I didn't know.
Could you... All right, we have to do a commercial. This is interesting. This is fun.
Is it?
I've never
It's
been to the White
interesting
House.
for
Yeah, it is interesting. At least I'm not wearing borrowed clothing, for God's sake. We'll be right back here with stay tuned for more fun. Look at how nice and clean the lens on number 2 looks.
Isn't it nice?
Wow, it's sparkling, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Would you like sunglasses?
Calm down.
All right, so are we done talking about the White House?
Oh, I don't know.
How was the food? I think people are interested in that. Was the food good? What'd you have?
We had roast beef, we had leg of lamb, we had meatloaf, we had steak tartare.
Wow.
All meat.
A lot of beef. Yeah. Now, the president...
I'm kidding.
Oh. It's hard to know sometimes. Now, did the president must be still full of confidence and glowing success from the job well done in the Gulf there, huh?
You think so?
I don't know. You saw him last
Yes,
night.
he seemed like he was very charming. He was in a good mood. He was in good shape.
And did people compliment him on how he handled the situation? I mean, is that appropriate or not?
No, don't bring it up.
You don't-
I
you
don't
don't bring
know
it
who
up
brings
at
up what. I don't know. No, I don't think so. Let's see. He seemed in a good mood. Now he's got this thing about the education bill, and that's not good. And then not only that, but all the people, the refugees or the Kurds, you know, it's a nightmare for him.
Do they
So
brief
he
you
doesn't-
on don't mention the Kurds? You can
No.
talk about the education thing, but don't bring up the Kurds? Or, I mean...
No, they let you have your own discretion.
It's America. That's the way
Yeah,
it should be.
that's the thing about America. Yeah.
And what about Dan Quayle now? And he was there, and you observed him close up?
Yes, I did. You know, I got into conversation with him and Stallone. They were talking, and I thought they were talking about a poker game. So I said, well, you know, I play. And they turned to me and said, you play? I said, yeah, I play. When was the last time you played? So Stallone, I said, well, I don't know. Recently I played. I thought they were talking about poker. They were
Right.
talking about polo.
Oh, see, well...
See, they both play polo.
What a mix-up, huh?
It was a mix-up.
I bet you all enjoyed a good laugh over that one, huh?
Why are you messing with me like
I
this?
don't know.
Why? Why do
Because
you always
I'm
do
not
this
messing
to me?
with you because I tell you why.
Yeah,
You don't
tell me
wanna-
why.
no, because,
I do want to know why, because I'm sure
No,
it's
no.
a deep, dark,
No,
horrible
there's
thing.
nothing about it. It's just no.
Something about your mother.
No.
I know. It's...
No,
Yes.
we're just back from vacation, and I'm happy to see you, and I'm a little distracted because...
happy?
Look at that. Look, I found something in my pocket. It's a,
It's
a
so
little
exciting.
cigar. Look at that.
It
It's a
is.
miniature cigar.
It reminds me of...
Look at that.
Morty.
Ah! Now, Terry, let's talk about other things now.
Yes, damn it.
Did you feel that your appearance at the party, the dinner party, was a success? Will you be invited back?
What dinner party?
At the White House thing.
The White House?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm trying to wrap up the White House so we can
wrap up the White House. I don't have no idea. I don't care. I mean, I do care. I'd like to go back, and I think it was fine.
Now, how do you feel sitting there stuffing a big leg of lamb down your mouth, knowing that the taxpayers are paying for you to be up there, and you're probably loaded too. You're probably drinking taxpayer scotch, aren't you? I don't know.
Don't you think you're kind of overpaid?
I think I am a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, so let's not...
All right, let's go on. Let's go on to other things now.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So, what else is new?
Well, so then I came back to New York, and I went to this poetry reading, which I'm sure you would be interested in.
I don't think I've ever been to a poetry reading.
It seems like you probably never were.
On the subway, sometimes you get things that seem like they might be poetry readings.
Did you ride in the subway a lot, or are you just kidding us?
No.
Are you kidding us?
I've ridden on the subway.
I don't think so.
Hey, I have.
When? What year? Like 10 years ago?
I have not been on a subway this calendar year. Last calendar year, I rode the subway.
I doubt it very
much. It's
much.
true. I rode the subway a lot. But let's get on to your little story here. So,
My little story?
Yeah, about
But can I just ask you one question?
All
There's
right.
rumors going around. Is that your real hair?
Oh, very good. Very good. Oh, so you had help thinking that one up, did you? Yes, it's my real hair. And as I always say, would I go out and get a toupee that looked like this?
No, I guess not.
Hey, your time is done. Where did the damn time go? I'm saying to myself. we barely get the camera waxed, and it's time to say goodnight.
I have more to say.
Oh, well, I'm sure you do. Let's see. Morty, what are we doing here? Now we have to say goodbye. Listen.
You don't have to say
No?
goodbye.
Oh, do you want to stick around again?
No.
Okay. Well, then we have to. It's always nice to see you. Thank you very much. Good
Thank
luck
you
with
very
everything
much.
in a lovely summer. Terry Garr, we'll be right back here.
How much was that one?
Oh, that one, we saw that one free. You got that one free. But, you know, if you go into the store, it's going to cost you $20. So you tell me which makes sense.
Watching
Tape like 300 of these shows and make your own book at home.
That would make sense. Yeah.
Get the family to transcribe them off the screen. You type them up, paste them together, you get your own book. Plus, it's an activity the family can enjoy as a unit. Terry Garr. First of all, this woman, I'm in love with this woman. I'd marry this woman in a second if she'd have me.
We know that.
Yeah. Our first guest is a lovely and talented actress who is currently starring over there on ABC in a show called Good and Evil. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the program our old friend Terry Garr. Terry, come on. Terry, how are
Fine, thank you.
you? You look great. You have a little outfit on. You have a little. How would you describe the look we're seeing here tonight?
Well, it's very stylish.
Stylish, yeah. But it puts me in the mind of like an alpine kind of maiden girl. suit.
Heidi?
Yeah, Heidi.
That's what I was going for tonight, kind of a Heidi thing.
Yeah, Heidi. Terry, first of all, congratulations on the success of your first sitcom over there on ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.
Thank you, Dave.
Good and Evil.
Yes, that's right.
Tell people what about that show. It's only been on once now. It debuted.
Once.
Everybody loved it. A big hit. Tell people about it.
Well, it's about two sisters, and one is good and one is evil.
Right. Now, you play both sisters.
No, that's not right. You obviously didn't watch it. But I know why, because you hurt your head in a thing, right?
Yeah,
And you were probably
but
laid
I'm
up in the
fine.
hospital.
No, I wasn't laid up.
No?
But I'm fine. All right, so you play twins. One is evil. One is...
You don't even listen to me, do you?
No. Well, okay, you tell us then.
Okay.
I've done enough talking for one night.
I play the evil sister.
Oh, you're the evil sister.
Yes, I am. And then Margaret Whitten plays the good sister. And she works in a lab and tries to cure diseases and doesn't test on animals. And I work in a cosmetics company and just try to sell,
Right.
bull things.
You sell bull things? What do you mean?
I just try to BS the public and,
Oh, I see.
and take
I see.
advantage of their
And
vanity.
you're the evil sister then?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
am.
yeah. Then the fun begins. That conflict
That's the
between the
fun
good
part.
and the evil. Are you enjoying doing this?
Yes, I am.
What's the best part about this?
Well,
I had
I'm
too much
sorry.
soda. I'm sorry.
something repeating on you, honey?
Yeah, a little bit. It's
Oh,
coming up.
sorry. Cucumbers.
The hollandaise sauce.
Oy, ay, ay, ay. Well, it's a pleasure to be here once again.
And the best part about your show is what?
Well, it's very funny. You know, we make a lot of irreverent comments, things that you like to enjoy
Yeah,
doing.
yeah. What time
It's
is it on?
very
When's
racy
the
and
show
raunchy,
on?
like your book. It's on at 10:30 on Wednesday nights.
10:30 Wednesday nights. Yeah, that's a powerhouse time. That's when most of America is at home in front of their sets.
I don't think. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
I would have the show on a different time if I.
When would
could.
you have it on?
I don't know, 9 o'clock, 8:30, something like that. When people.
Hey, you know what would be fun? Let's put your big face there in Times Square. You want to?
Can we do that?
Yeah. Blow him a kiss. Very good. And now
Say.
say, I love you, New York.
No.
Come on, try it.
It's all right, too late. I love you, New York.
Yeah.
That was so foolish.
I'm sorry, they can't hear you anyway. I don't know why I had to do that. Tell me about the award you received.
Oh, well, I received the Style Award or something last
Yeah.
night.
What is that? Now, who selects that? Who sponsors it? Who underwrites it? What is that?
I don't know.
No, wait a minute.
So I'm just obviously very stylish. You've probably always noticed this about me, as I've always noticed it about you. I mean,
Yeah.
it's hard to take my eyes off your outfits.
Yeah, I know.
And so they gave me this award for...
But who gave you this award, the
His
Style
name
Award?
was Isaac Mizrahi. He won the award last year.
Oh, he did not. That
Do you know who he
Lions.
is?
Well, no,
He's
but
a designer. He's a very fabulous designer. What's her name? Sandra Bernhardt wears his clothes.
All right.
It's very cool. They gave me this nice big statue that looks like kind of like a lug wrench, you know. I don't know. And then they gave me this diamond ring, 25 diamonds. It's not too gaudy, is it? It's very nice.
wow, that's great. But how come we don't know anything about the big Style Award? How come we never hear anything about the Style Award?
Well, do you read Women's Wear Daily? I don't
Well,
think
there
so.
you go. Maybe that's the problem.
You're too busy reading Marvel Man or something.
Oh, yeah. You know, let me tell you something. If I had a funny comeback, I'd say
I
it.
bet you would!
You're not exactly dealing with a chimp here.
Oh, I don't know about that.
What do we do here? Let's do more. We'll do a commercial, and then Terry Garr will hang around. We'll be right back. You know what else was a good situation comedy? That Maude. Did you ever see that Maude?
I was on that mod.
Really? What did you play? The neighbor?
I played a woman that was selling plots at the pet cemetery.
Well, you should use some of those ideas for your show.
Should I?
Here, I'm gonna let you have one of these shirts. They're from the Gap.
Isn't it a beautiful color?
Yeah, it's a nice color. It's a high quality garment. There you go. That's
Thank
yours.
you very
Here,
much.
take that with you. Put that with your little Style Award.
Thank you.
How you been? What were we talking about? What are you doing in New York? You just come into for the Style Award,
Yeah, I
sure?
did the Style Award. I'm doing your show. I went to the Museum of Modern Art yesterday.
What'd you see there?
Very nice exhibit. It was called Domestic Violence and Terror or something like that. But they had this big exhibit of helmets there. And this is just for your information. There was a big helmet out there with spikes all over it. And what do you think that was for? You think that's probably some S&M thing, right?
No, big helmet with spikes, it's to keep something away. It's to keep, it frightens bears.
God, see, there's no point in doing a pre-interview, is there? Because they give away all my everything. So.
Oh, wait a minute, that was a joke?
Well, it wasn't a joke. It was like a little story.
Jeez, I'm sorry, I ruined
Should I tell you
your
about the time my dress caught on fire?
Yeah, let's hear that one.
Well, I was sitting backstage in my wedding gown, and it's miles and miles
Why,
of...
this is not
I'm
your...
getting married on the show. See?
Oh,
so I'm
yeah.
sitting back there, and I've got miles and miles of net over here, and I've got this huge dress, you know, this big thing like this, and I'm sitting there reading a magazine waiting to go on, and I think, you know, if this dress were to go up in smoke, it would go like that. It would go so fast.
Right.
It would really be on fire. And
Yeah.
so all of a sudden I smelled smoke. And I jumped up and I started screaming, "Take my dress off, I'm on fire, I'm on fire!" I was cursing bad words, you know.
Throwing a little fit.
Very blue stuff, I was saying. And I ripped half my dress off. I'm standing there in my underwear, and I realized that on stage they were shooting another scene where they were pumping in that fake smoke that was coming out of my dress. And then I just stood there and said, you know, see, it could have happened, though. It could have been on fire, and then I would have been in deep sugar.
Was this just a drill for the stagehands? Is that what you were putting on there?
I'm on fire!
You ripped off your clothes?
Unbelievable.
What a...
In a split second, too.
You're really quite the loon.
Thank you.
You know, we have a clip of a film you were in years ago. Maybe this was your first motion picture. Do you know what this one is? You must know what this is.
Was it Birth of a Nation?
No. Yes, oddly enough, it's the Monkees movie, Head.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now tell us about that experience. Did Jack Nicholson wrote that or directed it or something?
That? No, he just wrote it, and somebody, I forget who, I think Bob Rafelson directed. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah.
But I was in this acting class with Jack Nicholson, so he wrote all the people in the class, a few of the girls in the class got little speaking parts.
Now, this is when the Monkees series was on television?
Yeah. I wasn't good enough for their series, but I was good enough to do this one line in the movie.
And the film was released theatrically?
Yes, it was out for 5 whole days.
Yeah,
and then it was out.
And the thought was everybody who enjoys the Monkees on their own show will go to see the film, right?
Well, I guess so. The big joke to them is, I know we're on late night, so I can say this. The movie was called Head, and they were very happy that if they could put another movie out the year later, they can say, from the people who gave you head.
Yeah.
I felt the same way.
You know, now you really do deserve the Style Award. You should win it every year. Yeah.
Making fun of me?
No, I'm not making fun of you. Now let's look at the clip, the film clip. Do you know what we're going to look at?
This is the scene where the log cabin is on fire.
Oh, this again. A recurring theme.
I don't know. I know the scene is I'm bitten by a snake, and one of the monkeys runs through, and he tries to. I tell him to save my life.
That was you?
It's breathtaking and memorable.
No, I saw the movie
All right,
several
here
times.
we go. Settle back and dial up your set here and watch these few seconds from the film Head with our friend Terry Garr.
Quick, suck it before the venom reaches my heart.
That's pretty funny. That was Mickey Dolenz, and he was also whatever other show was
Circus
it?
Boy.
That's right, he was Circus Boy. Yeah, yeah. I came this close to being Circus Boy.
Really, what happened?
Well, I didn't get the part. It's just another Hollywood story, you know, all part of the legend of Hollywood. That close, but no,
I know.
no Circus Boy for Dave. So now what are you doing? How much time do we have left here? 30 seconds. We got 30 seconds. What do you want to talk about? The show's going great. Yeah. And do you hear from people? Do they come up to you? They talk to you? They call you? They write you about the show? They like it?
People start to like me that never liked me before.
Yeah.
Believe me, I'll be dropping them like hot potatoes. Including you.
No,
But you never liked me anyway. So
I've
what's
always loved you, and I don't want you to think I'm kissing up to you now because of this show.
Yeah, I think you are.
I'm not kissing
I
up to you.
can't do anything for you. I mean, I really can't.
No, I don't want to. I don't.
Part of my show.
I don't want anything. I don't want.
Cast. All the parts are cast.
I don't want to be Dave the dentist or something. I don't want to do that. I just want you.
Shameless butt kissing. I can't stand it. She's freaking out.
It's Miss Style. 19. And how does the network treat you over there at ABC?
Wonderfully. They gave me a terry cloth robe.
Wow.
And they gave me a fantasy basket.
What is a fantasy basket?
I'm not sure.
Who described it as a fantasy basket?
That's what it said. It was a fantasy basket with love, ABC. And you look inside, there was a cup and some plates and, I don't know, a screwdriver.
My goodness. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's put you up in Times Square again and just wave goodbye and blow him a kiss again. You want to do that? Mm-hmm. Yeah? All right.
No, I don't want to do that.
Hey, come on, do it again. There she is again.
Isn't it fabulous?
Yeah, all right, just give him a kiss. Just a quick, you know. Oh! Oh! Nice to see you. Wendell lost his mind. All right, we have to, don't pull away. We have to do a station identification, and then we'll be right back on the big show, folks. If I were to go tomorrow, get on a plane and fly to Tokyo, and I'm wandering around the streets of Tokyo, and some idiot with a television show over there put me on the camera, I'd just fold.
Exactly. You wouldn't even be able to do that well.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know any Japanese at all?
Yeah. Huh?
Do you know any Japanese?
Obrigado. Obrigado?
Okay.
Obrigado.
And what is that translation of that?
I think that's thank you. Well, it's from Portuguese. It's originally because... Well, it is the Portuguese are the ones who discovered Japan, and that's how I'd say it's a true story.
I see.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's how.
But my hat's off to not only that young Japanese man, but all Japanese men. We are always very happy when our first guest pays us a visit here on the program. April 28th, she is starring in a television movie entitled Deliver Them from Evil, The Taking of Alta View, which will be appearing on another network. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, the lovely Teri Garr. Oh. Nice to see you.
Thank you, Dave.
Paul would like to see a little of this tonight.
I know, the chemistry. I was going to bring my chemistry set so that I could show him some chemistry.
How you been?
Fine, thank you.
Good to see you. You look terrific. I think you just get better and better looking all the time.
I'm not sure. I think the same of you.
Thank you. Yeah, you're just making that up, but I appreciate it anyway. Have you ever been to Japan?
Yes, I have.
Really? When did you go there?
I don't know, about 5 years ago.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Well, I had a hellish time.
Really?
It's very small and filled with people, packed with people.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, there's people.
Yeah. What did you expect it to be empty?
Well, I thought there might be a little more space, you know.
Really? So it's the crowding is intolerable.
It is intolerable.
But what about the culture? What about the food? What about the sights? What about the people?
Well, that was all very interesting.
Yeah?
It was.
How long were you there?
About a week.
Mm-hmm. Where did you stay? I mean, what city?
In Tokyo, and then I went to a ryokan in Kyoto. I took the bullet train down there. I did it all, honey.
Yeah. oh, sure, in a week. You can pretty much do Japan.
I think you can.
And did people, because you're statuesque and striking, I would guess that the people followed you in droves, didn't they?
Oh, yes, in rows. They thought I was Connie Stevens. She's very big over there. She is.
Yeah. But they must also know you as a global film star.
Well, I'm not so sure.
Really?
I'm not, no. I don't know.
So, were you worshipped by the young Japanese
Will
boys?
you get off this? Yeah, I was worshipped by them.
But you know, we have a lot of stars, a lot of celebrities come on the show, and they talk about, you know, because they're, oh, never mind.
You know, I went to watch those guys, the sumo wrestlers, and they were like these real fat guys, and they didn't pay any attention to me at all. All they cared about was pushing each other over.
Wow.
Okay, that's all I have to say.
Fat guys normally all over you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, normally.
You having to beat the fat guys off with some kind of thing there. Let's talk about your new film. This is on the CBS. Is that what it is? All right, let's talk about that.
Well, Dave, it's a true story about a hostage situation.
I remember hearing about this.
You did?
Yeah.
So this guy's wife decided she didn't want to have any more kids after she's had 10 kids. And so he goes to the hospital and holds all these people hostage for 18 hours.
This didn't happen too long ago. It was like within the last year, didn't it?
3 months ago or something.
Wow.
So it's kind of like doing a docudrama.
So how can something like that in the news happen, and then 3 months later we have a TV movie? How do they do that?
Well, just some smart producer reads it in the paper or sees it on 60 Minutes and says, that would make a good TV movie. Let's just go buy the rights to that story.
Yeah, and there you go.
And there you go.
Yeah. And then somebody was explaining to me that you had been auditioned for Guys and Dolls as well?
Oh, yes, I did. That was a while ago, though. Before, it was right after my show Good and Evil was canceled.
That was your TV show on ABC.
See, they loved it. All 8 of those people who saw it. Well, I had a good time doing that show. In fact, I still do segments of it in my backyard. I have a little platform out there, and I act out the scenes, but nobody's filming it anymore, and they're not showing it on TV.
That's
but I continue to do it.
What now? How did they let you know that the show was no longer had a home there on ABC?
Well, you know, that's clean out your desk.
Really? That was
oh,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, they just canceled it after 4 times because it was, I don't know.
The show was only on the air 4 times?
Yes, it was on 4 times. But only 8 people watched it, and that's what killed it.
That's 2 per episode.
I think so.
But that's the kind of thing a star of your magnitude can sustain. That's just like swatting flies. So what? On to the next project. Here we go.
The truth is, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a job. I mean, it isn't. But so anyway, I came to New York. I wasn't really in the mood. They said, "You want to go audition for Guys and Dolls?" I went, "Okay, yes, I do. I like the part." So
What was the part?
a part of Adelaide.
Oh yeah,
You know.
yeah. You'd be perfect as
Of course
Adelaide,
I
yeah,
would.
yeah.
So I get in the cab to go down, and the guy looks at me and says, "Hey, it's Terry Garr in the cab." I drive the whole way down there. It's a half-an-hour drive. "You know, I saw you in the show. It's too bad they canceled, but I'll tell you what you need. A good leading man. Not only that, but you need a good time slot. And, you know, you're very pretty, you really. Don't get me wrong." And he's like, I just want to say, shut up. I try to change the subject. "So, where are you from?" Nothing will stop this guy.
You're self-conscious about this.
Well, he just won't stop talking
Yeah.
to me about me and my career and what I'm supposed to do. And I'm saying, "Could you hurry? I'm going to be late for this audition." He says, "They should wait for you, you know? You could be late." I said, "Please, please, just take me to the audition. Thank you very much for your very kind, and yeah, you're a beautiful woman, and blah, blah, blah." So I go in, do this audition, and I'm very nervous at this audition. In fact, I was so nervous that I said to the piano player after I sang, "You know, I once had a review that said, if a brick could sing, it would sound like Terry Garr." And that really solidified my audition. And then I left.
Yeah.
And then I got in a cab to go back uptown, and the cab driver said, "So where are you going?" I told him, and he says, "We're going around this place because there's a parade." And then he said, "So what do? You secretary?" I said, "No, I'm an actress." He says, "Really?" And he looks in the rearview mirror and says, "Well, keep trying. Maybe someday you'll get a job."
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I went down
The 2 sides, exactly. It's the 2 sides of show business, right there. That's it.
The yin and yang of the cab
A
drivers.
microcosm of life in show business. We're going to do a commercial, and we'll be back here with Terry Garr. What do you have there? Terry Garr is with us on the program. Jeff Goldblum will be here later, and Tori Amos. A very exciting night for us. You know Jeff Goldblum. You've been in movies with him, haven't you?
Yes, I think we both appear in The Player.
Oh, that's the new Robert Altman film.
Yes.
Tell me about this. I have not seen it, but it looks very intriguing, and what I've read of it sounds pretty entertaining.
Well, I have a really big part in it, and I really nailed my part. I just got it.
Yeah.
I'm in this big party scene, and I turn like this as the camera goes by.
And that's it?
Yeah, but I was great, I must say. You know, I don't always blow my own horn, but I'm afraid I have to.
Well, congratulations. That's nice to hear. How did you get the part?
Well, I was talking to Robert Altman about doing this other movie he's doing about Raymond Carver short stories and stuff. But he decided not to do that one. He thought he'd just do this movie first. And so there's all these little cameo. Actually, he called all these people that are sort of celebrities and asked them to be in it.
Yeah.
66 of us.
Wow.
I know.
Have you seen the film? Is it an exciting film to watch? Is it fun to watch?
Well, it's funny because he makes all this metaphor about that producers of Hollywood movies are snakes and thieves and weasels.
Yeah. Have you found that to be true working in show business? You're a veteran, as they say in
Yes,
college
I
football,
am.
a veteran.
Yes, I am.
And have you found that to be true, that by and large the people who are running show business are Weasley?
Some are, some aren't. I suppose you wanted some big philosophical answer.
No.
But you know that more and more the people are after money. Like, what can make the most money? What can make the...
Right.
Let's see, maybe if we have this girl take her underpants off, we could get a lot of money. So it's like, I don't like that. I'm sorry.
But has someone actually proposed that to you?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I bet that hasn't happened.
It has happened, and I did it. Time ago.
Yeah. No, a guy actually said that, take your pants off?
No, it wasn't take my pants off. I was in an art film, okay?
Oh, an art film. Oh.
You're so puritanical, Mr. Indiana. Oh,
an
yeah.
art film. Yeah.
Well, okay, it was for Francis Coppola, and there was this scene where I was supposed to be in bed with this guy, and then my husband comes through the ceiling and captures me and takes me out.
Right.
Actually, I didn't do it. I said, I can't do this. And
Well, now, did you
he
or
was
didn't
gonna carry
you?
me out of the room fireman style. With no clothes on.
Right.
Can you believe that?
So you did not appear then naked in the film?
Well, I did, but it was...
At the wrap party. No, let's just, oh, stop it. You're not upset. Now, come on.
I'm not going to allow this time.
Oh,
I've been advised by many people that they're going to beat the...
oh, no. Fine. Let him come on. I don't care. Let's go. Send them in.
Step outside.
I'm right here. I'm here every day. I have regular office hours. Send them right up. I can handle your Weasley little buddies.
Well, watch your step, big boy.
No, watch my step. We're just having a conversation about you appearing in this art film, and then suddenly I'm like those people from Japan now. I'm making fun of the. I know. So you're giving people the wrong impression of things here.
Okay, I'm sorry. I am.
So now, for the record, have you or have you not appeared naked in a film?
I don't have to answer this.
Yes, you do. Because I have people who will beat you up.
You know, I honestly can't remember. You can play that game.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, what do we do now? Oh, we'll get her some mints. Bring her over a mint. Here, would you like a mint?
What kind of mints are
Well,
they?
these are the, what kind of mints are those? They're from Chicago.
Mints, lovely mints.
Lovely mints. Please,
been tested?
please enjoy a mint. Yeah, they've been tested. Would you like a hot towel? We'll be landing soon.
No.
All right, thank you very much. Let's see. The big show is on when?
What big show?
The 28th.
Oh, the TV movie.
TV movie.
The 28th, yeah.
28th.
If you watch the show, you'll feel like you've been a hostage for 18 hours. Is that a polite thing to say, or is that an insult?
No, that's a good thing to say. Yeah, all right. Terry Garr, ladies and gentlemen, will be... My thanks to all of the folks helping out tonight in Stupid Petricks. I thought that worked pretty well, don't you?
Oh, it was great.
Those
All
maniac
fun.
dogs going after that stick. Wouldn't that wear you out? That's cute for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then after every stick of furniture in your house is shredded by the doggies fetching you the couch.
How do you train a dog? Man.
Let's bring out a guest here. Let's bring out Terry Garr. She's not been here with us in quite a while. We're always happy when she's around. She, of course, is the star of many, many fine motion pictures, including, of course, Young Frankenstein and Tootsie. Now, there was a fine movie. Tootsie with Dustin Hoffman, Gina Davis, and a lot of other famous Hollywood stars. Oh, Bill Murray?
Was in Tootsie, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember
Who
that,
else? Jessica Lange, of course. Big blockbuster of a film. Did you folks see Tootsie? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the program Terry Garr. Terry? Terry, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome not only to the program, of course, welcome to New York City. Are you glad to be here? Do you enjoy your time in New York?
Yes, I do.
That's good.
I'm only going to answer yes or no to questions, just to give you a challenge.
All right. Do we have any more pets? Because if you're not going to play along, then we bring out more pets and continue that segment.
You look very thin. What's happening?
Well, I've lost some weight.
Why?
Because I weighed 200 pounds.
Yikes.
Yeah. And I just felt like, who needs me to be a big, bruising, sweaty guy?
That's true.
And so I decided I'll lose some weight, and I have successfully. Thank you very much. I lost 264 pounds.
Really? Ultra Slim Fast?
No, I just did it with fierce determination and focusing of the will. And the weight has just dropped off.
Isn't that fabulous?
But now here, the downside of this is I'm always hungry.
Oh.
I'm hungry right now. Yeah. And the worst thing that happens is if I start eating, look out.
Stop.
I can't stop.
I understand.
So I'm wondering now, am I getting into a dangerous cycle of binging and purging?
Probably. But right now, well...
Right now what?
You're fine, you're fine.
Oh, thanks. So, are you glad to be in New York City, Terry?
Yes, I'm very happy to be
Well,
here.
that's good.
It's very nice here. It's starting...
Oh, yeah, it is nice in New York City.
It's nice.
That's the one thing you can always say about New York City. It's nice. It's a nice town.
Holiday magic is starting to filter through the air.
Yeah, the big tree goes up out there in Rockefeller Center, and then, of course, the Christmas show across the street, and the carolers, and people, the shoppers, the last-minute Christmas shoppers, the hustle and bustle, the magic in the eyes of the toddlers.
Yes.
Am I doing all the talking?
Yes, you are. Well, I'm going to go see Malcolm X tonight.
Great. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
This is like the big movie of the year.
Yes, I know. I was, the reason I almost didn't come was because I was supposed to go see it in L.A.
Right.
And then I was supposed to see it here. But now I'm going to get to see it, and I think it's very important that we all see this movie, maybe.
Yeah.
If it's any good. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it isn't.
Well, go see the movie, and if you think that it's something we should all see after you've seen it, then come back and tell us about it tomorrow night.
All right, I will.
You'll be the little movie review gal.
All right, I will. That sounds like a good new job for me. I've been looking for a new thing to do.
What's new in your professional life?
Well, I mean, I've just been gliding around. I don't have a lot of new projects.
Yeah.
But I know that they're
You had
probably...
a TV show about a year ago, right?
I did. Good and
Yeah.
Evil. I was pretty much set to go in there for 7 years or so. 4 times. On, off, goodbye.
It was only on the air 4 times?
Yes.
Wow, and then they yanked it?
Yeah, I was shocked.
Yeah. What was the problem, do you think?
Stunk.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
I've experienced a little of that myself.
Yeah, but they let you stay on.
I know, I can't figure it out. I'm just lucky.
Well, there are probably going to be a couple of those TV movies about Amy Fisher's life.
Well, that-
so I might be able to play
Boy,
with
there's a
Mary
sad
Jo
story.
Buttafuoco.
You'd be Mary Jo
Probably.
Buttafuoco, I believe.
Buttafuoco,
No,
whatever
not
the hell her name is.
Buttafusco.
Or, you know, or I can just do, I'm going to do another show, by the way.
Well, that's good. All right. Okay. Well, we'll do a commercial
You
and
don't
then.
care about me at all.
No, I do. I care greatly for you.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll be back here with Terry Garr, ladies and gentlemen. Terry Garr is here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Paul. What is that? That's new. I haven't heard that before.
That's right. Fantasy, Earth, Wind, and you're fired.
Really? That's Earth, Wind, and Fire? Wow.
Earth,
that
Wind,
sounds-
and you're fired.
That sounds like it was 1977
That's
or
the
something?
the 70s are so big now. You know?
Wow, but that sounds great.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Nice going. Thank you very much. Terry Garr is here, and Forrest Sawyer. You've seen Forrest over there on ABC?
Yes, I
An
have.
ABC newsman, used to be, I believe, at CBS. Now he's at ABC. Forrest, happy to have him there, happy to have him anywhere. And where were we with you? We're talking about your your professional life. What about your social life? What do you do for fun? Do you
I've been seeing a fellow that flies a plane.
a pilot.
I go around.
Who's he fly for? Like United, Delta,
No, that's
American
not what he does.
Airlines?
He just does
One
it
of
on the
those guys?
side as a hobby.
Oh, does it on
He
the
has
side?
his own plane and he flies around and I fly with him.
Oh, a private pilot, a little general aviation kind of deal. What kind of plane does he have?
I don't know. It's a very small plane.
Single
much.
engine?
Single engine.
Is
yes.
it like a jet engine?
No, it's
Yeah.
just a little propeller.
Propeller. And where do the two of you go?
I don't know. We go wherever we can.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
You
We
have
go through
some
the
idea
Banyan
where you go.
Pass. We go up to the, I don't know. We go places. I'm
The
not.
Banyan Pass?
Yeah.
That's in California?
The Banning Pass is
Banning
somewhere
Pass.
on the way to Palm Springs. Or we've gone to, we went to an Indian reservation in Arizona. We went to the Durango, Colorado.
Sounds great.
It's scary as hell. It's
Really?
horrible. Oh, God, it's awful. For me, it's awful. For him, it's fun, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever flown a little plane?
Once or twice. I myself don't care for it.
It's a horrifying experience.
Yeah.
But he thinks it's fun.
Does he ever do things to trick you? Little gags in the cockpit?
Yeah.
You ever get any of this? I don't feel so good. Terry, you're gonna.
No.
That's good. That's
doesn't
good.
do that.
Yeah, because you shouldn't joke around about stuff
Not at
like
all.
that. Yeah.
I'm in enough trouble on that plane. Oh, it's terrible.
Well, does he know you're uncomfortable flying like that?
Yeah, I think he knows.
Yeah. But still, you
Because I
take.
scream all the time. Help! God, help me! No! I rewrite my will. You know, I think I'm gonna give this to that person, this to that person, because I'm not gonna live through this.
Then you've had some rough trips, is what you're saying.
Yeah, the plane it flies like this, and it goes like that. You get caught in wind shears or whatever. that is.
Wind shears can be very, very dangerous.
Well, then let's not do it.
Well, don't
again.
go near them. Just stay away from them.
How do you know where they are?
Well,
They're
I know.
invisible to the naked eye.
Talk to your pilot buddy. Talk to Sky King. Don't be talking to me about this. I don't. But it's still in all, it's afforded you the opportunity for some wonderful, unusual, rare vacations.
This is absolutely true.
Yeah.
We went to the Indian reservation. We went to on some train ride. We go around to Mexico.
Went to the Grand Canyon?
Went to the Grand Canyon. Got off the airport in Page, Arizona. You know, really awful, feeling terrible. Some guy was getting off some other planes in this place, and he says, "You're that girl. You're that girl. Who you are? Honey, come here. Take my picture with her. You know who she is, don't you?" And I'm standing there, and she goes, "No, she said, you know, the one that's on TV, the stupid one."
No!
And I stood there and took my picture with him, but he was the stupid one. He just took a bus trip on the Grand Canyon. Who's stupid, you know?
Yeah, and you were losing your lunch in the Banning Pass. That's right. But now, why did you take your picture with this guy if he called you
Because
stupid?
it was like just before she pulled the trigger, so to speak. Well, you know what it's like when you're out there in the public eye. We get a lot of money for what we do. Oh, we're way overpaid, you know?
Well, speak for yourself.
Well, I know that you're overpaid, Dave. For what you do. I don't know.
No, you mean by the combined income of the two jobs. Sure. Yeah, I'll give you that. The part-time job.
But so you don't really get paid for what you do, but you get paid for all the indignity and the humiliation that you have to go through.
Sometimes
in
you have to look at it
public
like
places.
that, yes.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
So you're off to see Malcolm X?
Yes.
Yeah. And then out to dinner and
It's a musical, isn't it? A musical comedy?
a fabulous night on the town here in Manhattan?
Yes.
How long are you going to be in town?
I don't know. Why do you always ask me things like that?
Well, is that the most bizarre question one human could possibly conjure?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, through the rest of the week?
Yes, maybe. Maybe not.
Will you be here for our Labor Day picnic?
I might be. I'll be back tomorrow night to give my review of the movie.
Oh, please, will you come back?
yeah.
No, don't lie to me. If you're not coming back, say so.
I will. I'll say.
No, say so now.
I'll have to let you know.
No! Are you coming back tomorrow night or not?
I have some plans for tomorrow night. I'll have to rearrange
Well,
things.
make this your plans for tomorrow night.
Okay.
All you have to do is come back in and say, yes, it was a great movie, they did a wonderful job, or, well, save your
What
money.
if I don't like it?
Well, then be honest with America. Can you do that?
Can you?
Sure. All right, so we'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, okay.
Huh? Okay. Terry Garr, ladies and gentlemen. It's official, ladies and gentlemen, the peppiest song in show business. Hooray for Hollywood. You gotta be there. You gotta jump right on it. You gotta pounce on it. You gotta murder it. When we're ready to go, we're ready to go. That's what makes it the peppiest show business song of them all.
What are you saying? I didn't murder it? I didn't jump right on it?
The second time, as I alluded to it, you should have just...
You'll be sorry you said
Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, our first guest is a charming woman and a talented actress. She has been with us many, many times, and I think it's safe to say one of the very good friends of this production.
Friend of the show.
Absolutely. You've seen her in such motion pictures as, of course, Mr. Mom and Tootsie. I believe she was nominated for an Academy Award herself for her role in Tootsie. Here she is, folks, the one, the only, Teri Garr. Teri. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
I'm always very happy when you come back here. You're such a delight, and people enjoy seeing you. They enjoy seeing you on the show, and we're always happy you're here.
I'm always happy to be here.
Hey,
too,
good for you.
Most of the time.
Did you see the big broadcast last night, the Academy Awards? It's the night we salute Oscar.
I know. I did see it. You know, I have the funniest feeling that you didn't see it. I don't know why that is. It's just something in my guts that says he made a lot of jokes about it, but he didn't see it. He was busy. Is there any truth in that, do you think?
Well, I'm not exactly under oath here. But
Okay.
Teri,
Yeah.
what were your thoughts? Because you've been in the audience, you've been nominated, you've participated in the production numbers. Tell us what you thought of what you saw last evening.
Well, I didn't think it was very up to par, whatever
Really?
that means. But I think it's just a big travesty, you know. It just is.
Well, what is it supposed to be, first of all?
Well, I don't know. It's a thing to generate more business. But I'm beginning to think that the business is not good. Like, for example, Jack Nicholson was paid $5 million to be in A Few Good Men.
Right.
And that movie, A Crying Game, the whole movie cost $5 million.
Yeah.
So they have the Oscars to promote and get more money so they can make more movies and pay people like Jack Nicholson, who I happen to like very much. But still, $5 million.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Well,
But see, now you've lost me. But the point of the evening
Yes.
is just to pay
Celebrate
tribute
Oscar.
to the work.
Yeah.
Salute.
Salute.
It's the night we salute Oscar.
Salute
yeah.
Oscar, right.
But you know, strictly speaking, because it's, and you would know about this, the people who can vote on the awards are members of the Academy. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And all of the actors and actresses and directors and producers and so on and so forth are also members of the Academy. I'm assuming. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
More than likely. So the whole thing really could be done with a newsletter.
Yeah. It could be. And maybe they'll get to that, too, eventually.
But you participated in one. What
Well,
was
yes,
that?
I remember now. I tried to block it out, but I did an opening number once on that. And they called me up to do it. They were going to do it on the top of a 747. They're going to bring this big plane in, and I was going to do Flying Down to Rio. And I remember calling you and Morty up saying, do you think I should do this? I mean, God, it's the Academy Awards is the opening number. And both you and Morty said, no, don't do it. I said, you know, they're wrong, because I think this is going to be really good. It was so horrible. It was such a nightmare.
Oh, but...
You know, the floor was slippery. They didn't set the number on time. They changed the lyrics at the last minute. I was lost.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it was a mistake to have done it, because you were giving something back to your craft, to your industry.
Yes,
and
I was.
And you must have found
To
it...
my peers.
Yeah.
I was giving something to my peers to make fun of.
You were the... No.
But thank God, a couple years later, Rob Lowe came out and obliterated any memory of anything that I did by singing Proud Mary or something.
No.
Yeah, it was Snow White.
Rob Lowe was singing Proud Mary at the opening of
With
the Academy.
Snow White. I don't know whose idea that was.
I don't get that exactly.
You don't? Well, what's the matter with you?
Terry, do you know the name of the peppiest show business song ever?
Let me just take a guess. Is it Hooray for Hollywood?
Yes, it is! Lovely Teri Garr. Take a look at this commercial. Hey, Teri Garr is here, ladies and gentlemen. George Miller. You've known George Miller for a long time, haven't you?
Have I?
I think so.
Yes.
It's no trick. I think you've known him.
In what way?
As a human drawing breath on this planet. I don't know. What do you, just as a guy you know.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well,
I don't think I've ever played poker with him, if that's what you mean.
it's certainly a boost for his confidence, though.
Okay, but I know of him, and I've seen his work.
Close
he
enough.
once did a very funny joke about a hairdryer that I never forgot.
Oh, good. Well, there you go. See, maybe that's all I was driving at.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Let's see. What else? I understand your congratulations. Hey, first of all, how's your mom?
Oh, my mom.
I always like to inquire about Mom.
Mom is fine.
Yeah.
You know, she's out driving around the freeways.
Oh, really? How old is Mom, can I ask?
You can ask, but I can't tell you because she gets really mad when I tell her. But she's up there, and she's old, and she stops people on the freeway, and if they have a flat tire, and offers to help them and stuff.
Right.
And I'm afraid I'm going to turn into my mom one of these days. Except that I won't stop to help them because I'm an actress. I'll stop to say, "How do I look? Would you like? What do you think of me? Would you like to hear a monologue or something like that?"
Really?
Yeah.
You'll do that for stranded motorists?
I might when I'm older and I'm no more use for me on this show. You know, I'll find something on the freeway.
And so, but your mom's good, and she is able at a late age to be driving the freeways and actually helping.
I wouldn't say she's totally legally able to, but she does do it. Yeah, she's out there hauling ass. But
Oh.
so, Dave.
Yes, ma'am.
You probably wonder how I get so many interesting jobs, don't you?
Yeah. Is this one of those Sally Struthers commercials? Is it?
No, but you know, you were going to ask me this question. I have this thing to say, and you know.
Well, no. Go right ahead.
All right. So, one of the reasons is because. Uh-oh, he's scared. I wrote years ago. I had a fake resume.
Right.
And I would, because I didn't like the way it looked, I would sprinkle a few things in there like Desire Under the Elms at the Circle in the Square Theater, and mixed in with my other actual real
So you're
credits.
padding your resume.
And on the side of that, I would put a little asterisk. And at the bottom of the page, I would put...
Asterisk.
Asterisk. And at the bottom of the
You
page...
said asterix.
Don't make me have to hurt you.
No, you don't. I'm just saying asterisk. It happens to be a little...
Asterisk.
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 It's
I would put a little asterisk
Yeah.
at the bottom of the page, and it would say lie, L-I-E.
L-I-E, indicating that it was not true.
Indicating that it was the Long Island Expressway. I'm sorry I ever brought this up. But one of the reasons I did was because I was wondering if you ever lied on a resume.
No, I didn't know. Why? That's a felony. Wait a minute. What do you have here? Some kind of a resume?
Maybe. Maybe I worked with some guy that you tried to get a job from about 15 or 20 years ago. Stu Rosen. So what has appeared on ABC of the 1971 Indianapolis 500?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Wait,
I did.
and you walked behind the camera?
No. I was working for ABC as an announcer in Turn 4.
Age 28, married, no children, living out there on Miranda Street in North Hollywood.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, there's so many, many, many good credits here. Host of freeze-dried movies, host of Clover Power. It just goes on and on. Salute to Gilligan's Island.
Wait a minute. Is that?
Vacation for Jerks. This is really impressive.
Yeah.
This is you were fresh right out of Indianapolis with this, right?
That's right.
Well, I'm impressed. And I can't believe that none of that is lied. It's lies, you know?
Oh, yeah. I'd lie about Salute to Gilligan's Island.
Well, I think you were just using Gilligan's Island because it was the most famous thing you ever got near.
No, I didn't. No, I had. This was. I had left Indianapolis. This was my. I had not been in California more than like a month. And this is.
By the way, a very nice neighborhood. I was out there the other day. It's now owned by the North Hollywood Locos. They spray paint their name.
It's all I could afford.
Well, you've come a long way, haven't you?
And so this was a compilation of everything I had done before I left Indianapolis.
Really? In trouble here.
Yes. And let me ask you this, Terry. How did the trouble begin?
I guess I'd have to say it began with me.
Oh, well.
I'm a little imp.
Let me note this with an asterisk.
Yeah. Well.
No, that's a look. I worked in a local radio station in Indianapolis. I worked at a local television station in Indianapolis. Yeah. So and I went to Ball State University. A degree from that.
I'm so impressed. That's where you learned about asterisks, right?
In fact, take this over to the folks at CBS, will you?
Okay, I just had to tell you that.
Maybe fatten up that bottom line. It's the night we salute Oscar.
Yes.
Oh,
Well.
man. Hey, how's it going?
It's
Oh,
going
you've been
pretty-
out here a while, haven't you?
Yes.